Hi everybody, I am so happy to be bringing another video to you. I know it's been a while. We've been so busy getting ready for the Jubilee exhibit, and it's just a few weeks away now. So good time to bring you a video, and this one is a bit of a vintage haul. I was at Vintage Soul Geek in Hamilton. Oh my gosh, the absolute best vintage clothing store ever. And Nick and Connie's mom were getting ready for the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show and Sale. And I hope they did very well. I'm sure they would have. Yes. Even though I went in there looking for jewelry, and look, what an awesome brutalist piece this is. And more about that, the details of that perhaps in another video. I always, of course, check out some of the hats, and some of them I recognize from years ago when Connie first started buying from me. Now this one, it's funny because the tag she had put on this one was my favorite hat, is what she tagged it. And I think she might have been a little sad to see it go, but isn't it stunning? The label on this one is a Coralie, and this is a wonderful flower pot style from the 1960s. And look at the bird on this. This is a made bird, and we've talked about made birds before. And this one has a lovely red beak, sequined body. Look at the almost fountain-like tuft of feathers, tail feathers. Fantastic. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And the shaping is wonderful too. Maybe I should put this one on for you. Take off my Lilliput. This Lilliput is from, I would say, it might be probably 15 to 20 years old now. And it's a wonderful black straw. I don't know if I've shown this one before, but it's, yeah, one from my personal collection and a fave. All right, so isn't it sweet? So this is how we wore them in the 60s. Great, great hat for a cocktail party. Check out the sequins on the body of the hat and the beads. And it's all done on a stiffened net. Oh, so great, so great, so great. Okay, let's get the Lilliput back on. I also purchased a couple pair of gloves, and how could I resist? Aren't these darling? Great shaping, beautiful rhinestones in great condition. A little bit of fluff on there, which no problem. I've actually been cutting out some patterns for gloves. I thought I might start making my own because I couldn't find exactly what I wanted. Been too busy really. The fabric is still pinned and waiting to be sewn, but these are just great, and I think I'll probably wear these to the exhibit. Lovely pink, hand-stitched, 1960s, and look at the glitz on these. And I meant to check out the rest of the gloves that they have on a rack, but no, I just got so distracted. Here's one of my distractions. I'm in love with brutalist jewelry. This copper bracelet, oh, it's divine. Brutalist, but so fancy, can be worn with, you know, you can stack it up with other metal bracelets. Already one of my daughters and one of my granddaughters have their eye on this. Someday. I also received a vintage hat. This came from my sister. And I have to tell you that with all the boxes that are coming with things for the exhibit and birthday presents and things I buy myself, My neighbors are really getting jealous as when they see all these parcels arriving at my home. This is a stunner. I mean, look at the colors in this feathered piece, how they're arranged, just stunning. And you know, we do have several feathered hats of this type, but never with the additional banding and tail of these rooster tail feathers. They are a favorite of mine, and this is just, thanks again, Elizabeth, if you're watching, Elizabeth and Catherine. It's just gorgeous. Look at the colors in there, a little bit of turquoise, the red, the green, the requisite brown and beige tones. Just stunning. And this hat is by a Chicago milliner, Julie K. And you can see the 1960s label. Beautiful. These are some miniature sort of souvenir hats that a friend of the museum, Donna Young in Charlottetown, has made for giveaways for our exhibit. Check this out. Isn't that gorgeous? And each of these has a little clip on the back. You can clip these in your hair. You can clip them on your glove, on your lapel. Let me get a pretty one for my lapel. Oh, they're stunning. So there's reason enough to come to the exhibit. Isn't that darling? Not to worry, these are sturdy as heck. And look, each one is different. They're just gorgeous. So, God bless her, Donna Young made 100 of these. A box arrived today, another box, this one from Donna Young as well. And she has shipped up, she told me she was going to ship up a few little doilies and things for us to use when we set tables for events. She exceeded herself once again. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. If this has been of interest to you, please let me know. Leave us a comment. Ask me any questions that you have about millinery history or vintage hats. Wish you all a hattie day.